You know, I don't think I've done a garden update in a while, so I figured I'd throw one of those in here. This is my, what is this, cantaloupe plant. I got a few cantaloupes on it. I think I got 4. I'll show some to you, but it's a pretty big plant. It's decent size. Actually, the biggest cantaloupe that I've ever grown. Most of the time, I don't ever give them enough sun. I crowd them with other things, but this time I gave them the prime vine spot, which is on this trellis here. This is what I gave the pumpkins last year, and the pumpkins did really well on it. The whole damn thing was covered in pumpkins. I got a picture of it somewhere. We got, I don't know, like 20 something pumpkins. It was great. More pumpkins than we even ate. And there's a cantaloupe right there. We got some over here too. Got 1 and 2, 3, yep, 4 or 5 of them somewhere, I don't know. And in here I am saving this chard. It's this white chard. It was a big chard plant. It's 4 feet high now for seeds, just because I don't have a lot of chard seeds. I have a few packets, but I don't have any saved. Gotta get that cauliflower. It's gonna bolt on me. Starting to get a little long. We need to get him cut out. Cauliflower, he's doing pretty good. I've never actually grown cauliflower. This is the first year. That's good because I cut the head off and the chickens get the rest. Nothing goes to waste. It's great. I haven't been eating as much kale as I usually eat. I haven't been juicing. I've just been kind of lazy about it. That's what I usually do. I'll make kale chips or juice it. I gotta get my dehydrator back from my neighbor, the solar dehydrator. It's having a tough time because I'm not getting a lot of sun. There's no sun now. You know, I was bitching about not getting any rain, and now it's rained every single day for, I don't know, like 2 weeks. But it's nothing significant. It's not even enough to get the soil wet. It's just enough to not get sun and, you know, put some moisture in the air, and that's about all it's doing. Tomatoes are doing, well, let's see. The store-bought tomatoes are doing terrible. This is a brandy wine that I got. It's, I don't know, blighted. I've never had so many disease problems from tomatoes. This damn thing is terrible. This little Roma down here isn't doing bad. I already ripped one Roma out because it looks so awful. There's a bunch of tomatoes from it. They're just little, and I don't know. I'm not buying store-bought tomatoes anymore. I did it in a pinch because I froze all the ones I started from seed. I froze almost all of them. I saved a few. I think I've talked about this before, but that was one of the gold nuggets that I saved. I saved 2 gold nuggets. They're fantastic. I get way more than I ever use. Those are great. I love those tomatoes. These yellow pears, these are starting to come on. But they're really big, and those tomatoes suck. I hate them. I don't even want to eat them. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. I might just rip them out, throw them out. I just don't like them. But those little guys are great. This is my only success right there. The Romas are good too. They're good for, you know, cooking with. I'll make, you know, different things with them. And they're good, but those Romas are awful. Eggplant here. I got these Turkish eggplants. I got a bunch of them in here. I cooked up a couple of them. They're okay. They're kind of weird tasting. I don't know if I'll ever do these again, but they're just kind of neat. They're small. They're like little small tomato-sized eggplants. And to be honest, I fed the last batch to the chickens. You know, it's a great thing about chickens is they'll take whatever you got. And I got some pepperoncinis. They're starting to come on red here. I got a bunch of them on there. I was gonna make a bunch of pickled pepperoncinis, and I should probably start getting on that. They didn't get very big. I really thought they would get bigger than that. They're all little. They kind of taste good though. I like to just pick them off and eat them, just like this. They're a good pepper just to eat like that. It's basically what I've been doing with them so far. But that's like the biggest one right there. You know, I mean, they're small. You know, zucchini started filling out a little bit. I'm getting, it's not growing quite as quick as, no, the zucchinis aren't growing quite as quickly as if they were on the ground. But I'm still getting a decent amount of zucchinis off of them. I've been doing, you know, stuff, just making juice, or not juice, chips. I'm going to try to do a kraut with them. I don't know if I will or not, but that's the idea. Yellow straight neck is, a little one right there. But I've been getting a bunch off there. I haven't been making videos about anything in the garden lately. Watermelons, get a couple of those watermelons. This is the Alibaba from Baker Creek. This came like super highly recommended. I've never grown watermelon before, so I figured I'd grow a really good one. Gave some to my neighbor. He put his in the ground. They look better than mine. Mine look kind of puny, but I'm starting to get watermelons, and he ain't got his yet. So we'll see if I actually get one to grow full. I mean, it's first week of August, and they're still pretty small. Whoa! Looks like I need to water. Uh-oh, I haven't been watering. I'll get out here and water here in a minute. Anyway, it looks like the char's not doing so hot, but this stuff is puny. The first year soil, the compost. I'm going to redo this soil. But everything's alive. Some borage. These are yummy little flowers. Get borage. These things are yummy. It tastes like cucumber. Bees love them too. The raspberry I got. I haven't put them in the ground yet. Haven't found a place for them. Getting ready to get the second crop of raspberries here fairly soon. This is a primocane species of raspberry. This is the yellow. I could be fall gold. I can't remember. Some beans growing on the fence over there. I threw some beans over there. They're the only ones that are doing any good. Got some cabbages. I made some kraut out of these. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of a head. This one's got a head. That one's yummy. We'll see how those taste. Got some carrots in here. Ripped out all the radishes. Got a little blueberry. Still trying to hang on there. I think these beds will all be redone next year. The end of this year. Little grapevine, he's starting to kind of come alive. He had a tough time, man. I shouldn't have planted him in this rich soil. He should have went in some funky soil. I think he would have done a lot better. You know, you read that they don't like rich soil, and you give them rich soil, and what do you know? They don't do good. I mean, imagine that. You should start listening. This is my cucumber bed. They finally blew up. I knew eventually they would, and they finally did. Not as big as I've gotten cucumbers before, but I got a couple of cucumbers. I got them all mixed up, but it looks like I got some Armenians to survive. I didn't know which one I was going to get because I got them all mixed up. So it looks like I got a bunch of Armenians. And these guns, I don't think I've gotten one. Oh, yeah, there's another one there, and this is an Armenian too. It looks like all the Armenians survived and the rest died. So looks like that's how it went. Oh, the beans. These are weird. These are yard-long beans. These are bean pods. I'd never grown those before. These are the ones that I thought were going to not make it, and they're kind of living. They're not doing that great, but I'm actually getting beans off of them. They're kind of weird. I don't know. But they're long, man. I don't know. This is like... No. I mean, that's like almost 24 inches long. I bet Deuce would like that one. He likes beans. He's a bean-eating dog. Let's see. It's pretty much everything over here. These are Kentucky Wonders. Probably won't get anything off those. I planted those way late because I ripped out all the other beans and then put those in. So, yeah, we'll see if those do anything. Beans are not my thing this year. They're usually my best thing. This year they're my worst. Oh, let's see. The raspberries are doing, or not raspberries, rather blackberries, doing good. They had no problem at all. This is the all new growth from there all the way to the fence right there. That's all new growth. So it transplanted fantastic in the middle of the summer, and it came through. This is just some crap along the fence. I wanted to see if I could do some late peas, and I just did these in the ground, mixed lightly with compost and then wood chipped for mulch to keep the temperature down. And then the grass is shading them, the brick is shading them, the fence is shading them. So and plus it's been a lot cooler than it was in the beginning of the summer, so I think these ones might live. And they look good. They look great. I haven't watered them or anything. They look really good. So those, I'm not gonna go over there, but squash, I probably need to water them. They're not looking so hot right now, but they pretty much wilt every day in the middle of the day, no matter what. And, you know, that's just what summer squash does. They don't do it in my garden, but for some reason, if I plant them anywhere else, that's what they do. They usually perk up once the sun goes down, or or goes behind the clouds or whatever. They'll perk back up, but they usually droop down pretty heavy. Actually, not too bad now. I'm not gonna go over what's all over there. I think I have before in past videos. Not a single squash yet. I mean, it's the beginning of August. I don't even have one yet. So I don't know if I'll get any this year. We'll see. I think that's about it. I'm not gonna show you I don't know. Show you the compost. You want to see my compost? Yay! There's all the crap from my apple experiment. My worm bin. It's over here. Damn stump. I need to tear this thing out. I cut this down to a stump and it's coming back. I need to rip out this whole thing right here. And I'm going to do a hugelkultur, permaculture bed right here. Big mounded bed. That's the plan. I haven't got around to it. So I need to tear out all this first, and then I'm gonna work on that. It's just a shit ton of work to do, so I haven't really felt up to it. But one of these days I'll get to it. I think that's it for now, guys. Thanks.